Good evening, and welcome once again to Straight from the Sky. I'm your talk show host, Bobit Avila, and tonight we have a very special guest, a millennial mayor in Talisay City with the name Gerald Anthony or SAMSAM Gullas. He used to be one of the youngest, congressmen in the 16th district, 16th Congress, and now a year ago he became mayor of Talisay, and it is really nice to know that the Gullas family have also transitioned themselves to the new generation. And in fact, the new generation, because they are millennials, they also know what their grandparents know. And we'll be back with SAMSAM Gullas after this break. Please don't go away.
Sumuko ka na! Hindi ako suko! Sumuko ka na! Hindi ako suko! Sumuko ka na!
Tagal. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ay, sumuko!
Switch to Sky Fiber. Ay, may lag. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days. Switch to Sky Fiber.
3 major financial needs to complete financial picture. 1. Investment. To generate continuing income for when you retire. Letting money work for you. 2. Income protection. Life insurance. To protect your family if you die too soon. Life insurance protection help finance your children's education, pay estate tax, pay debts instantly. Number 3. Healthcare. To provide you healthcare when you retire or when you stop working. Someone to take care of you when you get old. What if I could tell you about a product that provides complete solution to your 3 major financial needs? Kaiser Premium Health Builder provides total solution to your healthcare, investment, and insurance needs.
Thank you for staying with us. It's really an honor and a great pleasure to have finally our good friend, Mayor SAMSAM Gullas. Mayang gabi, Sam.
May gabi, Boss Bobit. Thank you for having me. It's an honor as well.
Well, for me, I've always been, well, after 33 years of writing for the Freeman, it comes from your great-uncle, Dodong Gullas, and the Gullas family have always been what you call a close family friend. Yes. Not to mention a close downtown family friend because kami, Oriente na mo, Kolon manggihapon.
Yes.
Ang University of Visayas, Kolon manggihapon. So, kaniadto ang mga Gullas, mahug bitag kuan inumdum ka katong imong your lola, great grandmother magkuan og katong kuan tabliya. Kami mamalit mig tabliya didto niya. Believe kay ko kay karon lahi na kay tabliya mahimo naman nimo murag kape. No? So
Yes.
anyway, I'm really honored that you are with me finally on my show and it won't be the last. And supposed to be, we were going to do this last week because I thought from what you call enhanced community quarantine, hemo na tag general.
Yes.
Pero apparently, I thought na usab sa ta, wa man day ka kay ni. So anyway, let's just talk about your first year as mayor before the COVID. We talk kay taas COVID.
Yes.
Kumusta ang imong first year as mayor?
Actually, it's very different. It's more hands-on. Akong gingnan akong grandfather and I tell basically everyone who asks me, unsa may difference sa congressman ug mayor? Well, mayor is more work. You're more hands-on. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's more gratifying. It's more fulfilling because kanang when you want to implement plans, when you want to implement your vision, it's much faster when you're a mayor.
Really?
When you are in the executive department.
Unlike sa legislative, kay tungod kinahanglan ka kung mo pa-approve ka law,
Yes.
kinahanglan mo sud ka within a community.
Yes.
Or a special committee.
Actually, the most important thing in Congress is camaraderie. You have to be part of the team. Because kung mag-iya-iya ka dito sa Congress, all of those people are big wigs in their respective districts. So you really have to be part of the team in Congress. And if you are not part of the team, you cannot get things done.
Therefore, when you say team, including na ang political party.
Yes, but in Congress, sometimes you cross political parties if you want to get things done. You cannot...
Na may group post-Congress nga, murag sila gyud kay political kuan sila.
Yes.
But at the same time, nasa na sila what you call across the border nga
Yes.
team, mahimo sa nilang i-consider.
Yes. Yeah,
no?
you cannot get laws passed without friends in
Yes.
Congress. Then most importantly in Congress, kung naa kay vision, na kay gusto i-implement, you have to wait for the budget every single year.
Yeah.
That starts around September most likely. So taga September, diya pa ka maka-implement or gusto ipasud sa budget for the next year kung unsa imong vision for your district. So that's what medyo dugay ug medyo hinay.
So that's why diferensya gyud is that your budget in Congress, unlike in the mayor's office, you can immediately get your budget for that particular year.
And you can implement what you want to implement or what's your vision nimo para sa imong syudad or sa imong lungsod.
Well, during the time nimo sa Congress, sige kag atos, for instance, Naga,
Yes.
Karkar, daghan kag pang bisita dito.
Actually, the best thing about me being in Congress for 2 terms is that nakita nako ang unsay gipang buhat sa kong mga mayor from Minglanilla and to Sibonga. And unsa say mga gipantudlo ni Papa Eddie nako. Then I always tell this Papa Eddie mo katawa god na wa may sa di man ta mapriso kung mangupya ta sa best practices ni Minglanilla, best practices ni Naga, San Fernando, Karkaran, Sibonga.
Correct.
And that's what I try. I just try to pick what Mayor Lani, Mayor Val Chong, Mayor Christine Chong, sila mga Apura, Niliriluya, mga Bakaltos, what they have been doing in their respective towns, and mo nag-implement na ko here in the city of Talisay before COVID started.
Well, that's a very good kanabitaw ingon. Di ko makopya kay moingon sila wa koy ako. No? That is the wrong attitude, but millennial na manguga.
No, for me mong good, pwede ka mangupya, then you customize it to how you believe it will fit your city
Correct,
or your
correct.
lungsod.
Kaya among family, no, naggikan ba mis Karkar.
Yes.
The Avila family actually originated in Karkar.
Yes.
Ang among kanang nakatukod sa simbahan sa Karkar.
Saint Catherine.
Saint Catherine's.
Santa
Si
Catalina.
Father Manuel Rubio Fernandez is my great-grandfather.
Okay.
Si Don Jose Avila, iyang anak. Niya, kanos na, giyon sa ako kibawa na, gida ko samahan ako dito sa iyang grave sa San Agustin Church sa Manila. Siya, you know, my papa brought me here and said, this is my papa. Ningon ko, Fernandez mo lagi na dad, di man ni Avila.
Yeah.
Saka yung tingog. Like what papa did to me. He said, this is my papa. Nako, hilom na lang ko.
Hilom gid ana.
Muna ingon nga, naatay kadugong pare. No? So anyway, Karkar has already become a city in
Yes.
that sense. Nga karong panahon na 14 traffic na dahil sa Karkar, I mean before the COVID, no. So at least there are ways nga gimuan og kanang
Diversion road.
Diversion road.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the best things that happened to Karkar.
Actually, there's two. Murag na siya, murag main road na to ang Natalio Bacalso. Naghimo tag duwa ka diversion roads. That's what we pushed for in Congress. Na ang isa going south, ari kaagi sa Gaisano, kanang Awayan. Then ang pabalik ka sa north, pabalik ka sa Cebu City, nasi agianan before the rotonda.
Correct.
Then mogawas ka dapit sa Valladolid, Mantena.
Correct.
Yes.
Ang, you know, kanang acacia trees din ha.
Yes.
It's actually planted by my lolo.
Yes.
My lolo Valeriano Sigura, who was a murag permerong DPWH nga murag kuan na siya at that time.
District engineer dito.
Murag district engineer.
Yes.
Kani eskwela man siya sa unta sa West Point. Pero nahagbong siya kay he was 1 inch too short. So giilisan siya ni katong Villamor. Now karon ang nahitabo ni eskwela siya Purdue University and took up engineering.
Yes.
And he came back to the Philippines, gihimo siya murag DPWH at that time.
Okay.
So really, if you think about it, dako mig history sa Karkar, although ano may puyo diha.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I'm glad that, how about Naga? Remember there was an incident in Naga?
Yes.
Were you congressman at that
I
time?
was a congressman at that time. Then, but you know, whatever happens in Naga, I believe that they are in good hands with the city government there. The Chongs, whether it be Val, whether it be Christine, really have good leadership. And
Yeah.
I really try to kanang follow and, you know, look at them as role models when it comes to good governance. So, aside from my grandfather and all my mayors, I looked at the Chong family sa kuang mga role models when it comes to good governance, and that's what I try to do in the city of Talisay.
Well, that's really good to know. And by the way, pila na edad sa imong grandfather?
He's kuan karon, 90.
90 na. Wow. My history when I was still a young kid.
89, turning 90 this year.
Yeah. When I was still a young kid, jud ko kalimot mo simba ko dim tourist. Luyo man gid mi mo simba niya. Moabot na niya with this green firebird.
Okay.
Moabot na siya. Niya managad man gyud na siya. Then he became governor. Niya para nako kay tungod lagi nga downtown people. Niya nabalhin na mi deres Mango at that time. So migo gid mi sa imong lolo niadto pa.
Yes.
And always for me the cleanest what you call politician kay wa man na siya madungog yun ng binuang kay after all the Gullas family has its own money because of the school.
Yes.
And so really, you have a very, what you call, big shoes to fill.
I agree. I always looked at it na my Papa Eddie being my grandfather, it's really a blessing and a curse. A blessing when I started congressman because I have like murag 40 ka tuig na knowledge na iyang pwede mahatag kanako.
Correct.
But it's a curse because it's really big shoes to fill. Si Papa Eddie, dako kay dungog, may kay dungog sa Cebuano community, and I think that's what we have to, the shoes that we have to fill. So I always put this in my mind. Papa Eddie can make 50 years of ninduton angan. It will only take 1 second na pwede nagubon.
Correct.
And that's what I try to put myself in my mind every day, na kaning gihaguan sa ko ang lolo, gihaguan sa mo ang pamilya, di gid nato ni angay gubon sa kabuang lang sa tuang
Well, that's a
panerbisyo.
very, very good, what you call, very noble attitude that you have taken, Samsam. Para nako, you really have a role to play because, after all, the Gullas family has served its district for many years and has served the province of Cebu as governor for many years. And, you know, if you think about it, that is an untarnished name. The Gullas family have a very untarnished record
Yes.
in Cebu. And
Yes, Boss Bobby.
something to be proud of. And we'll be back with our guest, Mayor SAMSAM Gullas, after this break. Please don't go away.
Ay, may lag. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days. Switch to Sky Fiber. Bagal kasi. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ako single.
Switch to Sky Fiber.
Thank you for staying with us. We're back with Mayor SAMSAM Gullas. Mayor, I'd like to tell you, you have not yet promoted, although ang Cebu mo promote ng Gijiyang Kagalingon, Talisay as the heart of lechon. Kaniadto, Kaniadto moadto mig Talisay kay gawa sa beach kay wa may beach niadto, wa pa man ang maktan of my
Yes,
bridge.
yes.
Kaniadto Talisay gid mi. Moadto mi Yaro.
Yes.
Nya litson na nadaan.
Yes, exactly.
So, tell me, unsa may mong kuan sa litson?
The moment na nilingkod ko pag mayor, ako yung gitawag na ay akong gi-revive ang Lechon Festival. Then I really wanted Talisay to be known for its lechon. Nangay ko pasaylo gani ni Mayor Nisi ug ni Mayor Mercy Apura sa Karkar.
Oh.
Yung ako lang gingnan when I was congressman, hilom lang ko. Pero right now, mayor naman ko sa Talisay, I must to say that Talisay is the best lechon in the province of Cebu.
Yeah.
Or if not the Philippines. So that's what we're trying to promote now. So before this all started, the COVID started, ang my vision for Talisay was for it to be a tourism gateway. Tourism gateway in the sense na naatay lechon and naatay monumento diya sa landing. People go to Leyte just to visit the landing there. Why can't they do it in the city of Talisay? Ang ako lang tang vision for the city before COVID started is Talisay to be a tourism gateway, meaning before ka moadtog Simala, before ka moadtog heritage houses in Karkar, before ka moadtog Uslob for the whale sharks, muagi ka sa Talisay to eat our lechon and to look at our history and culture sa landing. I actually got funding na from the national government kay nakapangayo ko sa mga senador na inindot ang park sa poblasyon. Maghimo tag boardwalk didto, maghimo tag lechon stalls didto para mo na adtuon sa mga turista puhon when mahuman na tanan. The funding is there, it's in the national government. Nanana sa DPWH, I'm just really hoping na dili na ma-realign, especially when the national government will decide kung unsay ilahang direction, especially with COVID funding na kailangan nila.
Well, you know, ang kaning landing magod famous kana siya pag take over sa American Division to Talisay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Victor 1 ang ilang kuan. I even have somebody 10 years ago, somebody gave me a map of every ship that came to the city of Talisay now had this particular map. Now it turned out one of the captains of that ship kept his map and eventually sold it to a Cebuano, Dr. Lauron, amigo na ko sa kayo.
Okay.
He only lived mga siguro 20 kilometers away from him. So, pag kita niya sa kung gipalit niya.
Yes.
I think I gave that to the late Bobit Avila.
Okay.
Because katunga map was the map asa ang mga barko, asa ang possible minefields, asa ang mga natanan. Ang only wara dito kay that landing, I will not forget, although pa kumataw, kanang naundang siya for about more than an hour kay they did not expect nga naanay mga bombs sa ilawom sa
Yes.
sa kuan mo to na there were 8 Americans who got killed when their seacraft hit those what you call mines. But after that, they went straight kay gamay pa mentalisay niya to kung
Yes,
imong computon mas dako pang tangki. Kay kana later on, Talisay for me was a gateway, one of my what you call entertainment areas.
Yes.
Kay kanang yaro niya to, daghang motel diha. Daghan kayong makakaon kag isda naa sa tangkir gyud na.
Yes.
Popular kay na niya to, nya kami mga motorista mo, abot mi dito, kaon mi dito seafood.
Yes.
So really, Tangki was a popular point for us riders
Yes.
at that time. Sige, grabe kay ko history Talisay.
Grabe.
Pero wa jud ko bitara not once kanang landing bitaw sa March 16.
Yes.
They never invited me because actually prangka magug ko. There was I think Armed Forces of the Philippines came up with a scenario nga nagpinusilay ko no.
Yes.
Oh, that did not happen kay the Japanese only put 1 or 3 machine guns to fight the American. Gamay ra kay ilang tuyo tuas las bukid si Hugbo kay ang Talisay they already know nga wa na sila mahimo.
Yes.
So anyway, so when I started growing In fact, the first casino was Siaro.
Ah,
And I remember, I will not forget, one time, nagkasino ko, kay kanya ito magdaram kong pasin sini. Niya, tagaan akong mga waiter, niya, hatag na sila scotch, hatag sila sigarilyo, although di ko manigrilyo, then kaon kapag steak. At that time, bayad na. So, gidakop bita may one time, dili ko na gidakop, there was a apprehension supposed to be gipasirado, continue lang mo sa rin, tagaan mig chips.
yes.
Ano man eh. Turn out nga, kato din, kung sa Yaro, na yung mga koneksyon sa polis, nga na gidakop, mga ngaan sa waiter, the next day sa Freeman, basa ko, buwangan, dito ako nagbi.
No, what we really want lang gid Boss Bobit is to kanang my dad would used to tell me the same thing that you're saying karon na wa pa nang Mactan Bridge ang mga tao mo atos poblasyon, atos puok.
Oh.
Di mo kaog lechon. So we want to revisit that, we want to relive that, and that was really my vision for barangay poblasyon in Talisay before all this started. But luckily, I went to the senators, nangay kag funding, nakawangay kog funding ni Congressman ni Eddie Gullas. So hopefully magpadayon na, hopefully dili lang ma-realign ang infrastructure budget na to.
Kay, one more thing, when I started studying in San Carlos, sige mig adto sa kuan gihapon. Talisay gihapon kay San Carlos. I don't know naa pa bang San Carlos diha.
San Carlos na.
Nga kuan, swimming pool. Ako kay na
Sa tourist na, tourist wala pa.
Ito unsa na, ano ko kibaw kay before adto may mag-PE.
Yes.
Nya kay kani adto lagi wa may problema magtubig Talisay.
Yes.
Mo count kag 5 feet
Swimming
down.
pool.
Tubig na ka.
Yes, that's right.
Kay gikan na sa kuan sa Mananga. But then karon lahi na tingali. Things have changed. So
Yes.
Haklupan, di ba imo man ang Haklupan?
Yes.
So,
Actually,
can you tell me unsa nahitabo sa Haklupan?
MCWD is there. Then pagsuod nako as mayor kanang a lot of complaints I've been receiving is was sila tubig. So I called kanang murag lain man paminaon para nako at that time na naang MCWD diri sa Talisay pero ang taga Talisay naman nun way tubig.
Sus, buha nga.
That's really the question I have to answer. So we revisited the MOA. Ang naitabo dito, we do not know pila ang ilang gi-extract. Once extracted, we do not know asa na nila gipanglabay ang tubig.
Okay.
We don't know kung gihatag ba diri sa Talisay or gihatag. I had the details. I think it was murag kalimot na lang ko. Pila to ka cubic meters ang ilang ma-extract, pilay needed sa Talisay ug pila rin ang gibalik. Grabe kayo ang gap. Grabe kay ang kuwang. So I told them we have to revisit this MOA because this is very disadvantageous to the city. So I met with MCWD. Then now, muras lang niingon ako na we can dig more wells. Pero akong gipaklaro unsay guidelines if you dig more wells in Talisay. Dapat klaro ang pila inyong i-extract, then dapat klaro ang pila inyong iuli or kung pwede pa gani kana tanan para lang yun sa Talisay.
Yeah, maybe some certain wells which should be only identified for Talisay
Yes,
only.
and that's not what is happening right now, Boss Bobby.
Ay, so that means we have to just paibaw ako next time kaya I will write a column and mention that to MCW.
I'll give you all the details.
Yeah, because for me, ako mo prangka sa kung ano yung mga MCWD.
Yes.
Kaya after all, they are supposed to be, they're not supposed to make money for themselves. They're supposed to produce water for the needs of Cebuanos. Now, whether it's Talisay, Cebu City, or whatever is their jurisdiction.
Yes.
So, importante kay na ang tubig kay para namo niadto wagi problema ang tubig sa Talisay.
Pero
hindi na siya problema.
what I just want to say is I have nothing against the previous directors. I have nothing against the current directors. All I really want is that the water in Talisay dapat para sa Talisay.
Correct. Kay the last time I spoke to Chairman Joel Yu, he was planning to have a higher dam in Haklupan. Ang problema sa Haklupan is that water muragwa na gay mo puno ang Haklupan nga mubo pa.
Yes.
Kay tungod kuwang ng uwan, kuwang na daghan na kay kuwang ba. So even if you put a higher dam, di jud ka makapuno ana.
Yes.
No?
One big problem na akong gikuan nila, gibring up nila, na ubang mga lugar na Talisay na why agas, MCWD. Pero ikaabot sa bill, naibayad.
That is something that MCWD should look into, and we'll be back with Mayor SAMSAM Gullas after this break. Please don't go away.
First song. Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
Thank you for staying with us. We're now halfway to the show with Mayor Gerald Anthony or SAMSAM Gullas of Talisay City. And yes, we are really talking about now that he is mayor of Talisay, focused on Talisay this time. And yes, it's really an honor for me to have our good friend here because he has done a lot for Talisay. So now, let's talk about what he has been doing with this problem that we have called ECQ. So, Mayor, unsa man?
Actually, kaguol gyud na kong iingon na we have been experiencing increasing cases in the city of Talisay. Right now, we have 18 cases.
18?
Yes.
Gamay ra.
Pero para nako it's one one case is one too many.
Yeah,
Boss
correct.
Bobit. 18 cases, 6 have died, one has recovered, meaning we have 11 cases now. Para nako, it's one too many. One is one too many, and mo nga ako ikaguulog ingon sa tao. But really, ang ako na lang gusto buhaton as mayor is that I want to be as transparent as possible to the people. Kung na positive, I give them the bad news. I give them the bad news and I tell them what the city government is doing. Ang ako lang yun gusto i-project sa city is that you have a city government that will be on top of things, whether it be it good news, whether it be bad news. I want to project a city government that is on top of things and that we will handle the situation to the best of our abilities. Ang ako lang, kung makita sa tao that the city government is working for the benefit of all, that is when musalig sila sa gobyerno kung unsay mga protocols o mga balaod natong iset para nila.
Because I've heard mangod sa social media mga tao ka saludo nimo nga wa ka mo pili o whether gapuyo sila subdivision or gapuyo sila og squatter area, tagaan sila tanan.
Actually, one direction that we wanted to do is we purchased 25 kilo sacks of rice.
25 kilos.
25 kilo sacks of rice. Then ato nang gihatag to every household. Ang first ato every household in the city. The problem that we face there, actually two things. The first problem is nagiubang mga lugar na ang usa ka balay upat ka pamilya.
Correct. Oh.
So I told the barangay captains, usbo na to ato ang strategy. Tanawa pila ka buk pamilya in your barangays, and that's what we target. So nahatagan ang mga pamilya. Second is ang mga nag-abang. Na may daghan nag-abang sa Talisay.
Correct. Oh.
So we have to set guidelines for that as well. Ako na lang giingnan, treat ang nag-abang as usa ka pamilya. Kay alkansi man sad kung single ra ka, humanatagan sa kag 25 kilos na
Correct.
bugas.
Oh.
So I said to the capitans, kung nag-abang, kung naabot na silang tulo ka buok, treat them as one family. Sila ipatungaa sa usa ka sako. Then I told the barangay captains, ang COVID walay pili. Madato ka, mapobre ka,
Correct.
masimintado mong balay or dili, adunahan ka or dili, na kay trabaho or dili, government worker ka or dili, na ing-on ka COVID kung masakpan ka.
Correct.
So, ang amo lang yung panglantaw ni ato is maybe one way to ask people to stay home is to give them rice straight to their house good. And that's what we did. We purchased 80,000 sacks of rice and we distributed it to all the families in the city of Talisay. Di na malikayan na reklamo. Kung na-reklamo, mayor's office kita akong gipahandle. Kung na-reklamo, tawagami and we will handle it. We will validate that problem and we will handle it personally here in the mayor's office.
Well, like as I said, I read it in the social media nga why complain? Why complain? It means Mayor SAMSAM Gullas has been doing his job very well.
Ang complaints lang yun usahay is duha man mi ka pamilya diri ngano usara man ka kilo usara man ka sako ang nihatag.
Okay.
Mo na usually ang complaint. So right mayor's office we have like 7 people na manawag ka na tubag lang ana validate, then kung mo validate sa kapitan, then if needed we give them because ang tanan na is in need at this point in time.
Ang population sa Talisay sa akong last gitan-naw was like 230,000.
Yes.
Pila na ron? 230 gyapon.
Ako na lang gi-estimate at 250. Pero 250 people pero di mo kita mahibaw pila ang pamilya. So after validation by our barangay captains, na we targeted 80,000 families in the city.
So okay ra. Most of them are actually what you call Talisay is what you call a bedroom community of Cebu City.
Actually, daghan nakadawat na dili butantes Talisay. Daghan nakadawat. But the most important thing now is you don't think about those things.
Correct.
There will come a time where you will woo your voters.
Yeah.
And that's the campaign period. But for me, every single day in your 3-year term is basically showing the people what you are capable of.
What you can do.
So at this moment in time when COVID na wala gipili, mabutanti na or dili tabangi na.
Correct.
And because sa Talisay, labi na sa mga subdivisions, most likely gatrabaho gina sa Cebu City, butanti sa Cebu City, pero napuyo la sa Talisay.
Correct.
But nevertheless, angay sila tabangan kay diya man sila nagpuyo sa Talisay.
Well, para nako ang termo trabaho gyud sa Talisay kanang naa stangke, kanang naa sa beach.
Yes.
Mo gina niya maligyag litson, mo gina main nimo nga puyo gyud nga gatrabaho diha.
Yes.
Yeah, so karon sirado ang litson area.
Ako silang gi-allow from 8 o'clock, because Sundays everything is closed in Talisay.
Sunday. Oh.
I call it stay-at-home Sundays. Except for hospitals, except for clinics, except for government offices, everything is closed. From market to establishments. Gi-allow lang nako ang lechon sellers up until 12 noon. Because it's the culture in Talisay. So up until 12 noon, they're allowed to sell. Then every Sunday, I want you to spend it with family and stay at home.
You know, you're lucky in the sense nga ang silbing parish gyud sa Talisay si Monsignor Boy Alisna,
Yes, they try.
who came from here in what you call sa Lahog.
Yes.
And Monsignor Alisna is one really what you call Monsignor who turns an old church into a
Niluto na.
beautiful church. I hope he's doing it.
I told Monsignor Boy bitaw na gikan kag Santa Teresa, ni balhin ramang gyapon kag Santa Teresa
Correct.
sa Talisay.
Correct.
Then I'm happy that Monsignor Boy is there. Medyo it's a known fact that kung asa moabot si Monsignor Boy, munindot ang simbahan.
Correct.
Muhayag ang simbahan.
Correct. Ako, saludo kay kuana niya kay wa ko kitag simbahan nga gigian niya kay nga dili wa mo gwapo.
He was telling me about his plans. He was telling me about his plan unsay ang plano buhaton sa simbahan. I admire it, of course. Then because that's what he's known for. And of course, nagi na siya ring sa iyahang simbahan. Kay mo basketball gina si Monsignor Boy.
Correct. Oh. So karon unsa may main subdivision sa Talisay?
There's a lot actually. Natay Camellia, natay Deca, natay kato sa Bulacau, kana Vista Grande, natay mga Valley View, natay mga ubay-ubay man gyud na sila. And really when we started distributing katong ginagmay lang sa katong we wanted to be sustainable na relief goods na tag 3 ka kilo lang sa, they were really left out. So I decided na one time lang ta, kausahon na to ni kakapoy sa mga kapitan, apilan ni sila tanan. So manalipay lang ko na appeal sila tanan karong panahon na Boss Bobit.
You know, para nako like I said, swerte lang ka nga Talisay only got 250,000. Di kay na siya dako nga populasyon. And wa kay major hospital ya, no?
Nakoy na DOH hospital dia. Talisay District Hospital is a DOH hospital.
So nagamitan na ron or
Yes, gamit karon. Actually, one of the main things we did in Congress was to find funding from the Department of Health. Because kanis Congress man god, it's more on kinamrasay mo dito para kakuha mo funding para sa imong distrito. So that's why we got funding for the Talisay District Hospital, mudako na siya, and now it's a DOH run hospital na naa sa city, pero catering to the south of Cebu.
So it not only caters to the people of Talisay,
Yes.
but the south.
That's why I
also.
told my grandfather, I think it's time that we change the name. File a bill in Congress to change the name of the Talisay District Hospital. Kaya ang perception sa tao, dili siya DOH Hospital. Dili siya in the likes of Soto and Eversley because of the name, District Hospital man. So I asked my grandfather to file a bill. I filed it pero na late lang gamay, wala na pasar. Cebu South Medical Center, because that is what it is capable of. Cebu South Medical Center meaning whole South ang pwede mo adto dito.
So after that, ang next nga major hospital katonang sa Cebu Doctors.
South Gen, yes.
South Gen, no?
Yes.
South Gen. And I think South Gen is really a huge private hospital lang.
Yes.
More different siya. But other than that, dili na siya kuhan kaayo kay anyway. Talisay people, sorte kay mo nga naabtan na mo sa SM na naay kana ilamang
Seaside.
bus.
My bus.
By bus.
Yes.
Kay para nako that I've ridden the by bus many times from the airport. Mahimo day ka mo lahos all the way to seaside, then after that to
House of Lechon sa Star Mall. Dapit sa Linaw.
mo na yung lagi nga I think the SM sa what you call my bus really has done well for Talisay.
Yes, I agree.
And problema lang nimo is traffic.
Yes, and that's what we have been we put our best foot forward there once nilingkod ko pag as mayor. That's why I put in a traffic czar which I knew would be very capable. Akong gikuha gikan na sa probinsya panahon ni Junjun, si Joy Tumulak. And I have high hopes for Joy. I think he's doing a good job managing our traffic in the city.
Well, ang quick solution ba ng mga traffic is less U-turns.
Yes.
Kung less U-turns, then you will have this more smoother traffic. And yes, we'll be back with our guest, Mayor SAMSAM Gullas, after this break. Please don't go away.
Huwag mo siyang pakasalan!
Bagal kasi. Parang internet mo? Get the Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans. Up to 200 Mbps for fiber fast days.
Ako single.
Switch to Sky Fiber.
Freeman, bye!
First song. Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
The theory of decreasing responsibility explains how your life insurance needs change over time. In the early years, you may need a lot of life insurance coverage, but in the later years, you may not. In the early years, when you're younger, you don't have a lot of money, but in the later years, you'd better have money. How does this fit with your insurance needs? Today, when you're young, loss of income due to a premature death would be devastating. Your children are young and you might have high debt and a house mortgage. Your need for insurance is highest at this time. When you get older, retirement income is needed. Your children are grown, your debts are lower, and your mortgage is paid. If you have savings, you are self-insured, diminishing your needs for insurance. That's the theory of decreasing responsibility. By having life insurance when your financial responsibilities are the greatest, you can have peace of mind knowing your family's future is protected.
Thank you for staying with us. We are now in our last segment. Sam, so reheta si mong activities nga like when you were head of the UB Lancers?
Yes, yes.
Unsa man to?
Right now, ako lang po yung nag-handle.
ikaw gyapon.
Yeah, ako gyapon na. It's really a passion. Murag, pinangga mo ginato ng basketball. Actually, I manage for the whole athletics department. So, kaniya to ang mga, all our athletes, kanang under gyapon ako. So from the basketball teams to gymnastics to boxing, kana gyapon sila tanan. So I try as much as possible. I try to go to UV, pero it has been lesser and lesser, especially pagka mayor na nako.
Mapugos gyud kag kuan sa trabaho sa imong distrito kay anyway, Talisay is a big city already.
Yes, yes.
No, so you have to really focus. But anyway, but then wa man nimo biyahe gyapon.
Wala. I think luoy lang taron-taon kay way klase.
Correct.
Mga athletes na to waka perform. I don't know how they're keeping themselves in shape. So I think that it's the realities that we have to face under this COVID pandemic.
Mao bitaw. So unsa may imong plan inig supposed to be May 31 nga moy last day na to, June 1 na wa na tay kuan ECQ. So you have any plans?
I'll take it day by day. I'll take it day by day because right now wa man gani ko mag GCQ. Nihangyo ko sa IATF that I will be in a modified enhanced community quarantine because of our increasing cases.
Correct.
We have 18 cases and 11 active. So we are in modified enhanced community quarantine. Then I'll take it on a day-to-day basis and make decisions on a day-to-day basis because kanang we don't know, di mo na to ni makita aning kontraha, may akong problema.
Correct. Oh. But I'll tell you something. If there is some what you call learning process that you have learned that your lolo did not learn is the COVID. Because what be a good kasuhay sila panahon.
This is really, for me, COVID has no playbook. COVID has no set rules of guidelines on what you're supposed to do. I think akong pagkasama sa akong gingon gina mangupya tag mayor, ang akong pagkakopyador sad karon importante kayo kay mangita kag best practices in other LGUs and just follow it in your city and customize it to the best of your abilities.
Well, look at what happened to ako mutanaw kog nasod Taiwan yun.
Yeah.
Kay nga no, sa Taiwan wa sila mo stop. o wa sila lockdown. Number 2, wa ginalagi stop ang ilang sporting. Number 3, wa man sila nag-observe lang sila og social distancing. Pero wa gani sila stricto sa mask. Face mask.
Ang ako lang yung concern, I think it's the right time to bring it up here also. My concern is kanang wa mi pagkukuwang sa contact trace, especially kung mo positive sa city. Take for example one patient namo, patient 4. We contact traced and we swab all direct contacts ni patient 4. Pag May 8, we isolated them, gipakaon na muna sila, we put them in a facility, ang iyan direct contacts. May 8 giswab, yesterday pa nigawas ang result. So how can we move forward, especially with patient 4 pa na? We have patient 5, 6 up until 18. How can we move forward and make decisions, make the educated decisions along the way kung ino ni kadugay ang atuan testing?
Correct. In fact, ang problema sa nasod, for instance, IATF doesn't know kung ato kag Mountain Province. Kinsa may nag-swab dito. Why ka test dito? Muna inig adto nimo dito zero ang ilang kuan infected. Kay wa may ka test. So actually, we have to really be careful.
Exactly.
Nga kuan na. I'm glad that President Rodrigo Duterte also mentioned na after May 31, there will be what you call either barangay lockdown or sitio lockdown.
Yes, that's
No? Which for me is the best. Kay ngano isirado man imong tibok syudad
I agree.
nga tulo ra ka barangay na igo. Ang tulo ka barangay ra imong i-lockdown.
Actually, that's what we're doing now. Kung may positive cases, we talk to the disaster team, we talk to PNP, kung unsay pinakanindot na lugar, i-lockdown. But the problem is, when you lock down an area, you have to take care of the families that are locked down and you're
Correct.
not allowing to go out.
Correct.
But if you give us 14 days at a time to lock these people down, they will become restless. So
Yes,
I
true.
asked DOH and I urged them na kung magtesta, dali-dalion na to because I know you are full. I know your hands are full. But it's very difficult also to make educated decisions as a mayor kung mausa niyang kadugay sa tong testing.
And you have to, like for instance, I've been asking DOH, what is the fatality rate of Cebu City, for instance? Kay inigkwenta nimo unsiray patay Cebu duha na dito sa BGMP nga jail. So if you think about it, there were only 9 in 2 months in Cebu City. So you can imagine gihimo tag epicenter sa Philippines kay tungod sa number of people
Positive.
so supposed to be positive. But actually, na positive ta kay gamas testing naman ta.
Yes.
Ang ubang lugar wa man gamas testing. So actually they could be higher. So it's really unfair to say nga anak ko aning Cebu City kay tungod nga sa una bitaw pagsugod sa April. Zero man ang Central Visayas practically kay wa may testing. So that is something that munaingon lessons learned.
Yes.
So I'm glad that imong what else can you do will you do sa Talisay for after kaning tangtango na natong ECQ.
I think we have to slowly ease back into our lives. We have to
Unahang litson ha.
we have to slowly ease back into our lives. Good. The question is finding the balance between kinabuhi and panginabuhi.
Correct. Oh.
The balance there is sometimes kami sa mayors, we don't want to make that decision all by ourselves.
Correct.
It should be when DOH will say it, when all the agencies will say it is safe, then that's what we will do. But it's very easy to say we will find a balance, but it's very difficult to make a decision regarding the balance between kinabuhi and panginabuhi.
Well, to make that balance, you must sit down with the businessmen.
Yes.
Because, like I said, you're a bedroom community, but there are local businessmen
Yes.
in Talisay which have been shut down also.
Yes.
The tourism industry, for instance,
Yes.
will really, I mean, at this time, it's already ripe for you to sit down with them.
Yes.
Because, for instance, kanang seafood, I'm sure ang mga mangingisda nangisda ra sila for consumption in Cebu City or Talisay
Yes.
or Minglanilla. But lahi man tong namaligya sila sa para sa turista.
Sakto.
Kaya yung turista, dako biya kuan. But again, how is the road between Talisay to I remember now, I used to pass Manipis.
Yes.
How's the Manipis road?
When I was a congressman, I saw so much potential in the Cebu-Toledo Wharf Road. Munang muagi sa Tabunok, Lagtang, Haklupan, Campo 4, Manipis,
Correct.
then Minglanilla dayon, Campo City, Campo 8, all the way to Toledo. So one thing that we really ask for funding in the national government is to widen and even cement the Cebu-Toledo Wharf Road. So naginahinay na nagsiminto karon, and ang importante di ang slow protection na pod because bukid biya na ang diri sa
Correct.
left side.
So, nilapad na.
Alapad na siya,
Manipis.
yes.
Sus, kaniadto di ko kalimot nga magtelepono gud para una kay telepono kay naay moagi pa.
Yes.
I mean, wow. So you have really done something for Manipis. I used to love riding my motorcycle there because going to Toledo was really a way for me. Wa pa man to ang kuan Naga-Uling Road.
Yes.
So Manipis was really the best way to go to Toledo at that
Yes.
time. Nga lisod kayo. But my uncle used to be working with Atlas Mines as a doctor. So it was a time for me to really visit him. But now, so it is one of those areas in Talisay where you can really enjoy. Wapo ba nag-view niya?
Yeah. People mountain bike there a lot.
Yeah, correct. I'm sure. So what else? We've got 1 minute to go. What else? What plans do you have?
We just really wanted, ang gusto lang kita nako ikahuman ning COVID is to finish what we started. To put Talisay on the map when it comes to tourism, to make us a tourism gateway, and ang ako rag yung plataporma pagsugod nako is to empower our local officials and our barangay officials. That's why I told them, we have this budget here, tell me unsay importante sa inyong barangay. So, at the end of my term, after 3 years, naagid tay dako na proyekto in each barangay. So I want the barangay to have a story to tell under this administration. Kanina command center or kanina baskitan or kanina dan dito ni sa administrasyon pag 2019 to 2022. And that's what we really want to do.
That's a very good plan, and unfortunately, we ran out of time. We'll just ask Mayor SAMSAM Gullas for his parting shot after this final break. Please don't go away.
First song.
Thank you.
Bilis maka-sound trip. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
For today's look,
Bilis makaganda. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
LU pare.
Bilis maka-vacay. Ganyan sa Sky Fiber Super Speed Plans.
Thank you for staying with us. Let's now ask Mayor SAMSAM Gullas for his parting shots. Mayor?
Thank you, Boss Bobit. Ako lang yung parting shot is something that I wrote in my Facebook page a couple of days ago. I think one thing na nakita nato sa COVID is that while it closed down churches, it opened a church in every home. Sa una, I used to go to church every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Pero karon, I get to go to church every day. So, ang ako lang tanghangyo ninyo, in a place where we have an unseen enemy, I think ang pinakadako na pwede na ito mabuhat o ang makatabang ragyon na ito ang kahitasan ragyon. So, at the end of the day, we need your prayers, especially for the city of Talisay. We need your prayers na kaning dili lang yun unta mudaghan ang ato increasing positive cases. And at the end of the day, ang ato ang gipang contact trace min negative, meaning wala pa tay community transmission. At the end of the day, prayers are needed at this time, more than ever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor SAMSAM Gullas, for a very beautiful interview. about Talisay. I mean, you know, I did not realize that a millennial mayor can do a lot for the city of Talisay. And his, what you call, 2 years, 2 terms, I mean, as congressman must have helped him look at the other cities so he can compare it with many other cities or towns. And yes, this is one guy who doesn't mind copying the good things that he can copy, and that is what you call humility. And that is something that we can rarely see in our political leaders these days. And you've heard it here in Straight from the Sky. I'm Bobit Avila. Thank you and good night.